Hello. Sorry I'm late. Oh. Good plan morning. Thesis says hi too. Hey baby. I've been having some issues with my mic. I don't know why. I think I didn't really fix them. It's just been like very hissy. All I did was slap more noise suppression on it, so I didn't actually really fix the problem, but I guess I fixed enough of the problem to stream. So here we are. Also, as you can see, I built Leggy and Arm off stream. Because I was like, we've already built one leg and one arm. We don't need to build another leg and another arm on stream. And I was doing other stuff at my desk, and I was like, oh, I could be building during this. I could be using my hands during this. So today, what I want to do is backpack. Yo, hello Prashant. Welcome to the stream. So, unfortunately, I forgot to paint these beforehand. So I'm going to do these first and then move on to other stuff. Make them gold. Because the backpack has a lot of yellow in it. Oh, my cat is helping. Hey, baby. Yeah, I know. You are full of beans this morning. Why are you so full of beans? Why are you so excited? Really? That's interesting. Wait. Cat wants your attention. She does. She's kind of, especially in the mornings, I think. She's like, you've literally been asleep all night and not paying attention to me, so now it's time to pay attention to me. High key. But I'm streaming. I have to give the internet my attention, baby. Okay. Yeah. She's also just a very noisy cat in general. Like, that's her default setting, so. I remember when I adopted her, I went to like meet the people who were fostering her, and they were like, just so you know, she's very talkative. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. I think I might encourage the behavior too, though, because I respond to her. Finish watching Gundam 00? I never watched 00. I feel like, depending on who I'm talking to, they're either like... I hear mixed reports on 00. Some people are like, I actually really like it. Some people are like, oh, I didn't like it at all. And then there's even people in the middle who are like, it's fine. It's all right. What were your thoughts on it? I'm trying to even remember. I honestly get so many non-UC series mixed up in my head. Is 00 the one with Axia? Or am I insane? No, I'm not. I'm correct. I'm so smart. It's really good until I watch like the third part of the movie. They just drop the ball. I'm like... This is such a stupid reason. I'm like low-key an Exia hater just because it was annoying to fight in. I don't know if you ever played. They made that game Gundam Evolution that they then stopped, which sucked. But it was just Overwatch but Gundam, and Exia was really annoying in it. And so I'm an Exia hater now. I miss Gundam Evo. It's kind of sad that they just canned it. I think there's people running private servers, but I don't miss it enough to figure out how to play on private servers. Yeah, I haven't really seen that much non-universal sentry stuff. Like, I haven't seen Wing, I haven't seen Seed, I haven't seen 00. It's mostly just like newer things, I guess, that I've seen that's non-UC, like Witch from Mercury, and oh, I guess I've seen Turn A, which is actually what we're listening to right now, so that's relevant. Turn it up a little bit, it's so quiet. They had aliens in it? That's crazy. All they wanted to do was communicate, and the best way they thought was to invade Earth. Maybe they like looked at humanity and they're like, how do humans communicate? And they saw us like fighting each other and they're like, oh, these guys like this. They like violence. I mean, that's weird, but I guess we want to fit in. You know what they say, when in Rome. That's what humans say. We're communicating, and then they invaded us. I didn't know there was aliens in 00. That's crazy. It feels like so many Gundam things are like, nah, it's just humans. Alright. These are gonna be a pain to paint. And these vents. Alligator clip these guys up. Ooh. Uh-huh. My other alligator clips go. I know I have more of them. Oh, there's one. On the floor. Like, in my head, I've always thought, like, oh, Gundam is the popular mecha show without aliens, and Macross is the popular mecha show with aliens. I think more alligator clips back here. Just a second. These things are honestly so useful. I just got a big pack of them at some point for like super cheap, and They're so awesome for painting stuff and letting it dry. Wait. Okay. Warm up the pen. Oh man. The paint in this pen really doesn't want to stick, and it bothers me. I don't know why. Like, obviously one of the reasons is that I should be priming these pieces before I paint them, but like, that's so much work. The physical ruler? Nope, I don't need it. I found out that I don't need it, so I'm fine. I do have, I found where my tape measure was. So I do have a tape measure. Although it doesn't have millimeters on it, so... There we go. I can just measure everything by being like, if it's big enough that it would make sense to use a tape measure, then I know how big it is. And if it is smaller than that, then it's not very big. Those are my measurements. Is it inches? Yeah, it's like inches and centimeters. So I guess you could it's sort of millimeters. Canada is really weird because like we use like this weird mix of imperial and metric. So for like measurement, it's like, is it big or very small? Then we use imperial, and then or we use metric, and then if it's kind of like medium sized, we use imperial. Okay, that's painted. I'm gonna do these big vents last because I know they're gonna be a pain in the butt. Looks good, I think. I mostly just use my tape measure when I like going to thrift stores and looking at stuff. But sometimes if there's like a furniture thing or something, I'm like, is this gonna fit in my car? It's tape measure time. I actually really want to find like a good cabinet for I play Magic the Gathering and I have too many Magic cards. And I want to get like a good little cabinet to put them in and organize them. But it's been kind of hard to find something that's sort of like the right size, because most like little side cabinets are made for clothes and not Magic the Gathering cards. Put them in a vault. The problem is I want them to be organized. Because if I'm doing other stuff with them, then like if I'm making a new deck or something and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have a copy of this card, I want to be able to find it. Okay, how the hell am I even gonna paint this? Maybe... Is that gonna work? I need to find where I put... I have like a normal brush. I think I just need to like squirt. So the problem is that this is really deep and this will not fit in there. But I think I just need to squirt a bunch of paint in and then use like a normal brush to paint it around. But I don't know where my normal brush went. Oh, there's one back there. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. Wait. I saw that like the Gundam trading card game is out now, but I haven't really heard that much from people playing it, whether it's good or not. I think my problem with a lot of other TCGs is I've played so much Magic that when I play other ones, I'm like, Magic did this system better. Yeah, some of the art looks really cool. Okay, should be a bunch of paint in there. Then use a real brush. Although honestly, with the way Wizards of the Coast has been running Magic, we might just get Gundam in Magic at this point. Lala is part of Greed, that's pretty funny. Hmm. That's looking not bad. And I think the back on this might be visible. Hold on, how does this actually... It might be. Okay, well, I'll paint it too then, because it's easy to paint, unlike the other part. No wonder Char was so invested in, like, Lala. She allows you to draw 2 cards from your deck. It's so strong. Truly, the potential of new types is limitless. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. That's pretty good. It's all shiny, it's all gold. Yeah, for the most part, like, other TCGs I'll play if they're like they have digital versions because it's less commitment to play a non-physical one. Like I play some Shadowverse now and then. But playing TCGs in paper is like, one, you need to get real cards, and then 2, you also need, like, there's no matchmaking. Well, I guess local game store is kind of matchmaking, but all of my local game stores are like very either Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh heavy, and that's kind of it. Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, I touched Pokemon Pocket a little bit, and then I was like, eh. Pokemon cards are just crazy, though, the way people treat them like stocks. My, like, local hobby shop that I get Gun Plus stuff from, I think they're, like, kept in business by the fact that they sell Pokemon cards, high-key. Like, it's this whole store with all these models and, like, model stuff, and, like, anytime I go in there and I'm behind someone in line, they're just buying Pokemon cards. I remember I learned a little bit about how to play, like how to actually play the Pokemon TCG at one point. And the funniest thing to me was at that point, I'm trying to remember what card it was. I think it was Crobat. Like every meta deck ran Crobat, even if it didn't have the energy for Crobat to actually attack, because its ability was just really good. Oh, I kind of fucked up by painting the bottom first. Oh well. I guess I'll just get some paint on my map. That's what it's for. The pink Crobat? No, it was the one that, like, it let you, like, wheel your hand. I think. Might have been... No, I'm pretty sure it was a Crobat. This was a while ago, so I'm sure the meta has evolved. I think the thing that was mostly amazing to me as like a Magic the Gathering player playing Pokemon was that like draw, and you could draw so many cards. Like the ability to like draw and search for specific cards is so high. But yeah, for the most part, it's pretty simple. I do like the whole concept of like the bench and active. I think leads to some kind of cool things. But it felt like most of the time it was, and this is kind of similar to how game Pokemon is played too, so I guess it's accurate. It seemed a lot of it was just like setting up a scenario where you could like one-shot kill everything your opponent put in. But yeah, like the whole idea of having a bench and then having active and then like different types being worth different amounts if you knock them out, there's kind of some neat mechanics going on there. I like that it's quite different than like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or MTG. Okay. This is pretty much good. Usually I'd paint this stuff beforehand, but I kind of forgore. So like half this stream is just gonna be me painting things. Hazel? I'm not sure. I usually, whenever I'm gonna build something next, I'll put up a poll on YouTube with like 4 things from the backlog, and then I will obey the whims of the poll. A couple things back there. I've got a couple G-Flux things. I've got an armored core that I've had for a while that could be cool to build. I'm kind of tempted to get there's an RG God Gundam that's been sitting at my local hobby shop that I'm kind of tempted to pick up. I've been slowly working on a project to do an MG Vidar, but painted like the Hyakushiki, but I'm kind of doing that one off stream because I'm like actually spending time priming and painting the pieces nicely. But maybe once I get them all painted, I'll just like snap it together on stream. Virtue and Nadle. Look them up. Is Virtue? No. I always, like any non-UC Gundam that I forget the name of. Oh, I do like Virtue. It's the big chonker. I do think Virtue is cool. Oh, Nadle's kind of fun. It's got hair. I always am like, is that the one with the big wheel on its back? But that's the Providence that I'm thinking of. Okay. Stretch. Now the gold stuff is painted. I can start cutting out the other stuff for the backpack. Where is my backpack instructions here? There we are. So I need stuff from I. That's G. Where did I put I? Where did I put? Oh, here it is. Here it is. With a wheel on the back. Yeah, I think for some reason a lot of times I'll hear a name like Virtue or Justice or something, and I'll be like, oh, it's the one with the wheel. And most of the time I'm not correct. So I need these. And I-33, this guy. And E15, where did I put D? It's the playful. But yeah, I do like the Virtue. I like big chonkers. Big chonker Gundams are always fun. Oh damn, this backpack is way bigger than it looks in the instructions. Here we are. I've been swapping through the models I have on my desk at work recently. I'm running out of space to keep stuff at home, so I've had like a handful that I've just taken to work and put on my desk, and I'm like, I should freshen things up. I should swap them out. So I brought the tier and ground type over, and I brought my Goof Custom home. Actually, is that from 00? It might be. No, it's from Wing, I think. Oh, it is from 00. Yeah, the Tyrion. I really like the Tyrion. I think the Tyrion ground type is such like a 10 out of 10 grunt suit. I really like how much it looks like just like a tank with legs. Oh, yeah, GNX has like... I do fuck with the GNX. It has like a really neat kind of alien look to it. There's one... Which one am I thinking of? Was I thinking of? Oh, yeah. I always, the GNX really makes me think of the Michaelis from Wish from Mercury. They feel very similar. I guess they have the same color scheme. like grays and then a little bit of light purple. And then this big guy. This does not want to buff out. Well, it can just be a little scratched. It's battle damage. And then here. Okay. Do a little bit of pan aligning, and then I can actually snap some plastic together. Only like an hour into stream. Alizus? No, I don't think so. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, it's like a... Yeah. God, it's so... It's so chonky. I do like this a bit more than the Penelope, but I'm not a big fan of the Penelope, so that's not saying that much. I think the thing that bothers me about the Alizus and the Penelope is that if they were just a big chunky mobile suit, I'd probably actually really like them. But the fact that it's like a normal Gundam, like with a bunch of like shit all over it. It looks like this is going to be a reference that might not land, but if you're familiar with the band The Talking Heads, the lead singer David Byrne would often do live shows where he'd wear this big suit that was too big for him, and it had these like big ass shoulders, and it's like, oh, there's David Byrne in his big suit. And that's how it feels when I look at the Penelope and the Elazus. Except with less of the whimsy and joy that comes from David Byrne's big suit. It's like a kid wearing their parents' clothes. I think the thing that I just can't quite like about the Penelope is the like weird big overhang beak, and then there's just the normal little tiny Gundam face poking out from inside, and it's like it looks like a Pelipper ate you. It looks like a pelican came along and ate a Gundam, and it's poking its head out from inside its mouth. Okay, so this is here. This is here. Ah, that makes more sense. Oh, I have to panel in this too. Okay. Then this on this side. And then all of that hides in here. Alright, now stuff from J? Where's J? That's here it is. Yeah, I feel like both of them are basically just like, I wish I was a bird. I wouldn't be surprised It feels like an engineering foible where they're like, we added so much stuff to it, why can't it catch up? And it's like, because it's way heavier. Like, at least with the Psycho Zaku, when they bolted a bunch of shit to it, they were like, okay, we're gonna bolt a bunch of extra shit to it, but like 70% of that is just gonna be like big ass thrusters. It's a crazy time for anime movies, though. It's like Hathaway 2 actually gonna come out. The fourth Madoka movie maybe actually also gonna come out. If both of these can come out, then the Mohoyo movie can happen. Type Moon, please. Okie dokie. I think... Are these dry? Are you dry? Yeah, you're dry. Yeah, true. It was in space as well. Okay, so this is this way, and... This way? Yes. Like... so. Oh, Avatar? No. I never ended up ever watching Avatar, and I know it's good, but like I've just never gotten around to it. Where did I just put my stuff? Oh, here they are. Honestly, speaking of thrusters, critical lack of thruster bells on the Hazel. Like, I think the big-ass shield railguns on the back can also fly it around, but the fact that other than that, it's just got 2 big thruster bells? Come on. Come on, Titans. Put some more thruster bells on your guys. Do it for me. Like, you're trying to tell me this big bulky boy is flying around with just these? Give me a break. Yeah, he'd agree with me. He'd be like, paint it red or gold and put some more thruster bells on that motherfucker. Okay. There is backpack. I actually think this little backpack is so cute. It's kind of pointy and sticks out, and then it's got this funny little top part. Aside from the fact that, oh, I guess these are probably also thruster bells back here. All right, Titans, but you're on thin ice. What time is it? It's about 11. I think we can do the shields. They're not really that many pieces. So. They're really just like a few really big pieces. Oop. One mishap and boom. I'll always think about the fact that G-Quux confirmed that Char had a Zuda in one parallel world. They really looked at the guy that likes flying around super fast, and they were like, what if we gave him the mobile suit where if you fly too fast, you blow up? I guess to be fair, it could be an alternate reality where they sorted out the Zuda's design flaws and it won over the goo. The actual red comic, yeah. There's that. These are squeaky pieces. That's some squeaky plastic. There. The noise stings. Is it too loud? I will stand further away from my mic. There we are. Oh, missed the spot. That's the problem with like, it's like, oh, these are only like several big pieces. It'll be so fast to put them together. And then you realize that because the piece is so big, it's attached to the runner at like 6 different spots. You have to clean them all up. Okay, that's done. Man, I was really hoping they were going to announce more Armored Core this year, and it hasn't happened yet, and it makes me sad. It kind of felt like FromSoft was teasing it earlier this year, and then they were like, I'm just kidding. You thought you were getting more Armored Core? No, shut up. Okay, those are done. And then what else do I need? Those are the gold bits I've already done. So it should just be C18, C28, and I120, I220. Okay. Oh yeah, I was laughing about this runner before. It's like, I wonder which piece I need from this. So I3. Where's that number? Here it is. There. Oh, whoa, whoa. I wonder what I should do today. I've been thinking about trying to clean up my deck because it's getting nicer again, and it's like, oh, I should spend more time out there, but it's kind of dirty and gross, and I should wash it. But it's also like difficult to wash. So but it's a nice day, so maybe I should do that. I've almost been thinking like maybe I should like rent a small pressure washer, and it would make it a lot easier, and then I could just be like pressure washer simulator IRL. That's good enough. But then in my head, I'm like, oh, you could do something productive. But what if instead of doing that, you went to the cafe and had a donut and read a book and drank coffee? And I'm like, oh, well, that sounds pretty nice. Yesterday was Saturday, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then I ended up just like lying around and having a nap. So I feel like I should do something productive today. I feel like it's like I like it when there's a 3-day weekend, because then I have one day to do nothing and then like a weekend to actually do stuff. I feel like after a work week, I need at least one day to just do nothing. Okay, these are almost all sanded. Hashtag 4-day work week. Let's make it happen. We have AI now. We don't need to work so much. It's frustrating because I do programming for work, and we keep getting told like, oh my god, AI is going to make us so much more productive. It's going to let us do 10 times the work in the same amount of time. And I'm like, oh, awesome. So that means I should be able to take like 10 times more time off, right? And they're like, no. Well, if I get fired, then I'll have lots of time off, I guess. Okay, we should have all these bits now. All these bits and bobs. Where is my great outliner though? This guy. Is it you? It's you. Patching the shield, soon. But first, there's so many little details. I need to analyze them. There, see, it's so much nicer with panel lining. You might need a Q-tip for this part. Oh, yeah. Normally I just wipe off the excess ink with my fingies, but sometimes if it's in kind of an awkward spot, it's easier to use a Q-tip. There we go. So there's the insides of the shields. And then the outsides. These are like one of the Hazel's charm points, so they have to look good. I'm also actually quite fond of this funny little beam gun. I like the chunky battery that kind of sticks out ahead. It looks cute. I do wish it came with two of them. Like, it has pictures in the instructions of it holding two of them with the fanny pack arms, and I'm like, be nice if you came with the parts to do that. Okay, we can actually assemble these now. Get our things we painted. So this is going here. And this here. Hmm? Am I oh, I see, I am. Buy another 3 Hazels to have its 4 guns. Yeah, exactly. Bondi is just like, obviously, just buy 3 more of this premium Bondi kit. Are you stupid or something? Okay, so that's there. And then this guy in here. And then this slides on over. Oh, it looks so fancy. And then this guy in here. Shield 1. And shield. Boom, boom, boom. All right. How do these go on here? Like, so this moves up and out. Ba, ba, ba. It's not gonna show up well on the camera because these are really big, but they're there. Yippee! They do look quite handsome. They're really loose though. They're like extremely loose. I wonder if I like... Is it supposed to go in sideways more? Use a joint pen? Yeah, I need to... It's really just like where they connect in here is very not stable. And it's a shame because like normally I'd be like, well, I can just glue them there, but it's kind of fun to have them be able to come off too. Maybe put some blue tack or something in there. Is it a C-joint? So that's the funny part. It's literally like not even anything. I wonder if did I miss a polycap or something in there? Let me check the backpack instructions here. No, that's all it is. It's basically just a square hole and then a square peg. But the fit is quite loose. Oh. I feel like I'm missing something there, but maybe I'll figure it out later. I'll either figure it out later or I'll just put some blue tack in there and then they'll stay. Because as is, they are very loose. Yippee! Womp. Okay, I think the only thing left is the arm shield. I guess I can do that. Where is it in the instructions here? because as if having 2 shields wasn't enough, it has a 3rd shield. Actually, I appreciate how the face. He's got his funny little thing. I wish this came down further, because I think it's really cool that there's a No.A in here, but you can not really see it with how much the visor comes down. Wow. I do appreciate how big its shield is. I feel like there's a lot of Gundams where they've got like this little itty bitty thing on their arm and it's like, oh, it's a shield. What you gonna cover up with that? Nothing. It is kind of too bad, though. I wish they have the parts on it to build like a normal head. But it's not under here. Like, under here is just the connector for the helmet. I wish they'd made it so you could just take the helmet off and have the normal head under it. Camera 3. What the hell is that? Yeah, or even just like have this white part be detachable and then build like the what's the word I'm looking for? The regular face underneath. There is like a little slide on this. Like it can kind of shut, close, and open, but I wish it did it more. Because it's so cool that there's a No.A under there, but it doesn't slide out enough to really show it off. Unless you put like a LED or something in it. Oh god, this one's really squeaky too. Hold on, I'm gonna lean away from my mic. Might actually do the decals for this guy too. Probably not on stream, but it has like a tasteful amount of water slide decals. I feel like some MGs, and it's nice to have lots of decals available if you want to use them, but water slides are kind of a pain to apply, and when they're like, here's 50 decals, it's a little bit of a daunting task. This one has like a nice modest sheet of like, you know what, I could put these on. There's not that many of them. I think they can look good once they're on, but it's just like so much work. I usually also feel like on the kits that have a bunch of them, doing like half of them is what looks the best. Like if you do all of them, it just ends up being like way too much marking. But I do appreciate a little like caution, not a step text below something. It's fun. Oh god, how am I gonna sand this? Maybe I just don't sand that part. I can find my other file. I could maybe get in there. Not that one. This. There we go. Such a pet peeve of mine when they put the connection for the runner like in between two pieces like this. It's like, how are you supposed to clean this up? Thankfully, I have a file with a point. I can get in there. I guess also back when I used to use metal files, my files were a lot thinner and I could have cleaned that easier, but this thing is just so awesome. I cannot go back to using metal files after using glass files. The main difference is that with a metal file, it's like it's metal and then there's parts of it that are raised in order to create the abrasion. And with glass files, it's glass and then there's tiny holes in it, so it's lowered. And so the main difference is that when you sand, if you sand too hard with a metal file, it's a lot easier to like scratch up the plastic. And with a glass file, it'll just kind of smooth it down really nicely. So you don't really have to worry nearly as much about scratching the plastic up. It'll just kind of smooth stuff down to flat really nicely. TLDR, Is my audio doubled? Is it? Also, hi, DN. I don't think it... Oh, I don't think it should be. I've been having issues with my mic recently, so it's entirely possible that something's fucky. But I haven't figured them out yet, so it will remain a mystery for now. Okay. So for these, this is on here. And line here, and line there. And then these guys here. Okay. Ah. Keep almost dropping these. Or rather, I keep actually dropping them and then catching them. Here. And this in. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm just finishing up this big old guy. This big old Gundam. I've been experiencing this funny thing that happens where I live, where I'm like, oh wow, I feel like so much like happier and with more energy lately. I wonder why. I must be, oh, it's because it's spring and there's actually sunshine. What we've been playing, I've been playing a bit more of that Final Fantasy again. That Final Fantasy 14. Because FanFest had cool stuff coming out and it got me hyped about that again. Gotta sleep, good night. Good night, have a good one. Meanwhile, we are in hell right now, we're getting cooked. Yeah, I've still got a little bit to wait for that here. Okay, and then F3. Where the fuck is F? Right now is like the nicest time of the year here. Because it's like the sun is out, but everything hasn't dried up yet. And it's not too hot. But yeah, I've been playing some FF. I've been checking out the expansion for Diablo as well. Doing a little bit of Diabloing. I feel like I can never like get like in on Diablo. Yeah, 4. But for like short periods of time, it's pretty fun to just like blow up a bunch of demons. Okay, so what is this trying to tell me? Oh. I'm trying to read the instructions on how to attach this to the arm, and it is baffling to me. I think it's this. Cool. Ah, yeah, it is. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. There we go. You are not gonna fit on the camera because you are too damn big. But TR4 Advanced Hazel, TR1 Advanced Hazel complete! Yay! Patchy, 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 patchy. We did it. What a handsome lad. I was, as I was building this one, it was making me think more about the Gundam Foot stream. Because look at how awesome this guy's feet are. And the real awesome thing about them is that... Hold on, let's come apart here. He's literally like... This is the normal foot, but then he's literally got heels that he wears. It's like, oh, I'm going out to the club. Not just like that, you aren't. Flips on into the heels. Yes, girl, slay. It's so awesome. Shout out to the Titans designers that were like, we need to give our war crime machine sick ass heels. Oh yeah. Well, sorry to, as usual, end stream just as you get here, but I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm hungry. And I finished my boy. I'll take some like better pictures of him for the Twitter, because it's kind of hard to fit on the webcam. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. I actually don't know what I'm gonna eat. I have to make something, which is sad because I'm hungry now. But for now, a quick review of the food. Oh, the VOD, the audio kind of choppy. Yeah, I think honestly, I think my mic is kind of fucky, and I don't know why. I was trying to troubleshoot it before the stream and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm gonna need to mess with it some more today and figure out why it's weird. But I will take a quick review of the food and you can take a quick review of the VOD. And I'll catch you later. Bye! Bye, 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 bye.